Okay, awesome job so far. Thanks for sticking with it. So, want to point out a couple things what I'm thinking about when I'm merging the lesson. So, first off, in this the ELA exemplar lessons, combined reading and writing, you're going to find this is literally where I planned everything a few weeks ago. So, you'll see at the bottom this is the original lesson 3, unit 1, grade 8. That's the original comp lesson. And then here's the original lit lesson. I put them up side by side and they're just in Google Docs. And then I literally just start pulling from them. Just so you know, I'm going to walk us through it a teeny bit, but if you want to look at how I merge them, I literally just copy and pasted them and put them in an actual template. That's what helps my brain. If that doesn't help your brain and that seems like an extra step, don't do it. I just like having the the teacher facing section prior to creating my student facing roadmap and my student facing PowerPoint. So when I was looking at this, when I did the exit ticket, I really truly felt like the reading TDQ, the guiding TDQ, and exit ticket really was like a mid-workshop check. Because when I started looking through at what kids were being asked to do, when I got to the more independent, more guided work, I guess, is kids were asked, when I got to the reading annotation, kids were really asked to just find evidence for whether the narrator is insane or not insane. And then they kind of just went through that. And then, obviously there was more discussion, but then they just got to the exit ticket. Whereas the composition one is a little more complex because it's asking the end goal or the aim is to select and organize evidence into an outline for a literary analysis paragraph. When I was looking at what evidence they were analyzing for, so they had this evidence bank and kids were asked to understand which 4 quotes would be the best evidence to use for our TDQ. All the evidence choices were evidence the kids were expected to ID in the reading work. So I was like, oh, sweet. So then we'll just do the reading, we'll do a close read, and then we'll get into how we're actually choosing the best evidence and organizing that evidence into a paragraph. So to me, that seemed like the most logical process. Now, a billion other people could look at these 2 lessons and be like, no, I want to do it XYZ. And that's great. There are tons of right ways to do this. The biggest thing is that you don't overthink it. I will be honest. It probably took me like 25 minutes when I originally did this just number 4 section to really think methodically about which activities, should go first and which should go, what order they should go in. And then it took me another however many more minutes to actually copy and paste it into here. Because again, I just like a teacher facing thing. So it did take me a minute and we're going to get quicker on it. And some lessons are going to be way more intuitive for putting them together than other lessons. That's just the reality. But trust your gut, looking at lessons, looking at what you know about our kids. And, I know you have a new batch of kiddos, but from what we know, thinking about what would logically make sense for combining these 2. Okay, awesome. You guys got this. Go for it.